بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد المبعوث رحمة العالمين. My dear sister, my dear brother, my dear viewer, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I have a lot of new scientific, medical, health, social report and study, and I will need really many weeks to talk about each one in detail. But I'm going to mention it quickly to you and pick up some of them. Give our Islamic observation, our Islamic commentary on some of these latest scientific, medical, social health study. Before, I want to tell you, last week I attended a unique conference in the parliament on porn, P-O-R-N. What's porn? Porn means, astaghfirullah, forgive me, sexual film, haram sexual film. Non-Muslim. I was the only Muslim in the conference. And the Muslim should do it before the non-Muslim and the Christian. They discovering the harm, the disease, the addiction, the immorality of children who watch haram stuff on computer, internet, website, sometimes on mobile phone. They can see it alone, nobody seeing them, you know. So very good Christian people in Britain. One of them, Safer Media, I'm involved with them. There is another one, CARE. And there is subgroup committee in Parliament for protection of children. Porn, they call it pornification of the young, of the children. And I'm sorry, I have to bring it again and again. I know some Muslims feel offended, but it's the most serious problem in my life I ever seen. And it is affecting Muslim children and Muslim husbands. Watching haram sex film. Easy. People get it, especially our children. Sexualization of our children, even under puberty. Last week they said, new study, at least quarter of children under 12. Quarter of children. Under 12, they watch sex film. They call it pornography. Pornography. And I went to this conference in Parliament, and I was inspired. About 7 or 10 young, non-Muslim, Christian speaker, 20 years, 25, 18, boy and girl, exposing this danger and thanking God that they are out, not watching all these sex film, haram film. Non-Muslim, good Christian, girl, boy, everyone give his story. How when she watch, affected her mental state, cause addiction, they're not doing job, education, leading him, leading her to have zina, adultery, fornication, going to prostitute, masturbation, a big list. Last week on Monday, the pornification of our young generation, done by Safer Media, CARE, and different organizations who care about the children. Muslims still not talking about it. I know, by and large, the non-Muslim, they watch more. But it's infiltrating the young Muslim generation now. Especially when many children, Muslim, they don't have Islamic education. They don't practice Islam. Shaitan is very strong, very clever. You are alone in your bedroom, nobody seeing. watch on the computer? Sex film. Sex film contain all 100 type of sexual immorality based on zina and adultery. And we're discovering psychological problem, physical problem, addiction problem, even losing the sense of right and wrong, halal and haram. So many things happening with porn. So I want to, obviously we need the whole day to discuss the different subjects I discuss. We cannot do it. I'm just giving you the idea. And they should be in Britain by Muslim leader, by ulama and imam, Muslim leader, to organize conference on that. One special for women, one for men, and youth, Muslim, because this is a poison, a snake, moving to every young child in school. What make it worse? They give you sex education in school. They tell you all about sex. So how would you see sex in practice? Click and watch porn and sex film. They prepare the ground for you in school, primary school, secondary school, sex education. You need to fight it, my dear Muslim parent. You need to write letter to the head teacher. I want my child to be withdrawn from anything sexual or sexual education, etc. Very important. Muslim parents, they don't know. You need to be aware what they show to your children. You have a right as a parent, Muslim or non-Muslim. You have a right to be aware, to see any video, to see what they teach on sex education. You have a right to send letter, give it by hand, or recorded delivery to the head teacher. I want my son not to know about this. Sex education is not halal way, it's haram way. Sex education based on adultery, zina, fornication, based on homosexuality. Is added now, homosexuality as a normal way of life, is based on contraceptive pill, abortion, it's a big list. Unwanted pregnancy, abortion, and some girl and with illegitimate children or single parent, etc. So I want you to be aware of that. We need to watch our children. We neglect them. We don't see what they see. We don't check who they mixing outside. Do you know a lot of Muslim children now having girlfriend, boyfriend? Did you know that? This is a disaster, immoral disaster. They will start getting involved with sex, zina, adultery, integration. You have to be British. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. Sexual relation, your son with another girl, English girl or Asian girl or Muslim girl. Parents haven't got clue. They haven't got time. They haven't got awareness and knowledge. It's a big disaster today. Still under the carpet. You need to be very careful. I wouldn't put computer, or I will control the internet. There should be block on the internet for you children not to see anything sexual. And I understood by the end of the year, all these Virgin, BT, Talk, or other, they will be putting block anyone want. You have to remember that. But you can go to some company, I was told, I think so, Talk. When you subscribe now or any time, they block all sexual stuff. This is safe for your children. And for you as adult, sometimes man, husband, it's a feel temptation to watch, So you need to be aware of that, my dear brother and sister, and to educate your child Islamically, biologically, to give education about the harm. It's haram, it's forbidden to look, because looking is cause arousal, and the person have to satisfy herself to go to another. boy or girl, or etc. Now, let me mention a few other things which in my mind this week I prepare for you. There have been many reports before and even today and last week about this big drug company GlaxoSmithKline bribing doctor to prescribe medicine. They make their own medicine. First, big report about Iraqi doctor who normally should be Muslim and not to be biased, not to be bribed, rashwa. They give you present, money, holiday, drug company to prescribe this medicine. So the doctor, unfortunately, is giving you this drug not because it is the best for your illness, but because the company pressurize him or her, the doctor, to prescribe because they're getting benefit from the company. Iraqi doctor. The week after, two report, Daily Mail, Independent, Polish doctor. Polish. Polanda. Bribing. And by the way, if you dig more, you will see most drug company. Most of them, they have so many devious way to influence doctor to prescribe their own medicine, their own drug. So the drug giving is not because it's best for the patient, for his illness, her illness. No. It's best for the doctor who will get financial benefit or holiday or some benefit, personal benefit from the drug company. This is a lack of akhlaq, lack of divine moral code. I mentioned it before many times. When people have got no morality, no akhlaq, they don't watch Allah, they don't care, they want slave for money, benefit, personal item, etc. This is why I said before, is no use doctor without akhlaq. No use pharmacist without akhlaq and moral code. No use nurse without akhlaq and moral code. The West neglected this for a long time. And I'm sorry to say, most medical school, Arab school, Asian medical school, Arab medical school, they neglected the moral code, divine moral code for every doctor, for every medical student, for Muslim medical student, for Muslim nurse, for Muslim chemist, pharmacist. We neglected that. So when this is absent, you will find the greed, personal benefit, taking control. And who will give me? Who will give me benefit? I will be happy to do what he wants. Scandalous is. You know, lately, as you know, the parliament, we have a big problem about expense is coming again and again and again. People fiddling to get money. Member of Parliament, MP. Few years ago we had big scandal, now it's coming again. It's a big serious problem. World Health Day, 7 April. It's gone. I was planning, I didn't have time to talk about it. I made my Islamic medical statement. I sent it to Muslim people. I saw some publishing it. World Health Day, I brought to this World Health Day by the World Health Organization, WHO. I made a short list of Islamic behavior which prevent disease. No alcohol, avoid about 50 diseases. No smoking, haram smoking, avoid 25 diseases. No zina, adultery, avoid about 25 diseases. Unbelievable. I made a nice list. I said, why don't we think of Islam? Mention in the Quran, shifa, cure, treatment. And I'm sorry to say, I'm very disappointed. Almost most Muslim doctors do not take notice of that. They are not aware of that. My big talk, if needed in any big conference, Islamic behavior for prevention of most disease. Islamic behavior for prevention of many hundreds of diseases. I love to talk about it. Islam is medicine. How many people think about it? We know people talk about Islamic medicine, but Islamic behavior, doing halal, avoiding haram, is medicine, full of health. So I mentioned this on World Health Day, 7 April, when I made my statement, and I would love to see, I love to give many talks to Muslim doctors, to Muslim medical students, about so many subjects in Islam relating to health and medicine. It's very much needed to go in medical school today, Muslim medical school, Arabic medical school, African medical school, Asian, Pakistani, Bangladeshi medical school. We need all that today. Inject Islam, the cure, the healing, spiritual healing, psychological healing, mental healing, physical healing, biological healing. It's a fascinating subject. Unfortunately, still neglected by most 99% of Muslim doctors. I'm sorry to say. You need to know, we need to expose the big heritage, the gold in the Islamic behavior for prevention of disease. Rise of in vitro fertilization for lone mother, single lone mother, Daily Mail, 7 April. IVF, you know IVF, test tube baby, in vitro fertilization. They discovering more demand from women not married or no husband, or they want to produce baby without a man, without a husband. Somebody will give sperm donation. Look how medical technology is abused for muharramat. You cannot have children. For the sake of the children, for the best interest of the children, you cannot have them without marriage and father and mother. You should not do it. She got no husband. She doesn't want to get married. Or man left her, boyfriend left her, husband left her, and she wants baby. So only haram way. And who are facilitating that? The doctor, the specialist. Come on, lady, give us 2,000 pounds, 4,000 pounds, 3,000 pounds. We'll get you sperm from a man, sometime known, sometime not known. We'll put it inside you to make a baby. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. And I'm worried there could be some Muslim women, Arab women from Gulf coming to Harley Street. They have problem, no children in Gulf, and they're giving them in secret, they don't know. Sperm not from the husband, because they could not conceive before. They give a sperm from stranger. The father, the child is not legitimate, is not shari, does not belong to the father and mother. It might belong maybe half to the mother. Where's the father? So we have this big problem rising today with the failure of marriage, getting worse with the gay marriage, same-sex marriage. They cannot make baby, so they have to import, they take from us sperm or egg. Same-sex marriage, gay marriage, etc. And as you know, we are society here in Britain, in Europe, there was very liberal. Sex is normal before marriage. Boy with a girl, boyfriend and girlfriend. So many of them, they want to have baby. Many of women divorce, high number, single parent, no husband, no man. She wants baby, and she doesn't want to get married. Doctor, take 4,000 pounds, take 5,000 pounds. Get me sperm, injected in my womb to fertilize my egg. And by the way, subhanallah, always the halal way is a perfect, safe, healthy way. Many of this conception happening by this unnatural way, sperm from outside put with the egg in test tube, baby in glass tube, inject after in the womb, they discover high rate of failure. It's natural. They should not conceive in this way. They discover cancer among this baby. They discover abnormality, congenital abnormality. Because this is not the right way, not halal way, not safe way. The only safe halal way, natural conception between husband and wife when they sleep together. This is the only way. Halal, nothing else. No man outside, no woman outside. And no two people of same sex. They cannot produce baby. We'll finish, generation will finish if we all becoming, astaghfirullah, moving to be man living with man, woman living with woman. 22-year-old woman Wilson died during abortion. 22-year-old. The baby is killed, the mother is killed. Two in one. In one setting. The mother died, the baby died. This is the curse of abortion. Obviously, by the way, abortion, when it's done, and there is a big movement to legalize, facilitate abortion in all Africa, in all Asia, in Pakistan, in Bangladesh, in Arab country. I have been in 10 conferences in the United Nations before. I know what I'm talking about. We saw the plan, an SSM plan to facilitate abortion, contraception, sex education in Muslim country, Arab country, in Somalia, in Kenya, in Mali, in Pakistan, Bangladesh. It's rising all over now. High rate of women die in abortion in poor country, Africa, Asia, some Arab country. In the West, very rarely, you don't see. Funny enough, this woman died in a high civilized clinic in America, Wilson, Miss Wilson, doing abortion, and mostly abortion because she had sex outside marriage, before marriage, adultery, zina, she wanted to get rid of the baby. So during the abortion, she died. So I want women to be aware of that. It's not only killing your own flesh and blood, you could die, especially if it's done abortion in Somalia, in Kenya, in Africa, in Bangladesh, Pakistan, because there is no good hygiene and follow up. You know, there is no good proper medical facility. So man and the child and the mother die in one sitting. Haram, killing. As you know, I'm very much involved in the campaign against abortion. 600 babies die every day. Not die, killed. Die maybe could be natural. Killed, deliberately killed by doctor. With the help of nurse. Angel, now they become angel of life, the nurse, some of them, not all of them, and not all doctors, but many doctors today, for money, private, etc. So the angel, the nurse, supposed to be angel of mercy, of life, becoming angel of death. Israel, they help the doctor to kill the baby. We have epidemic of killing in Britain, the same France, America. 600 a day, can you imagine? Almost 99% have got ruh, soul, innocent. 99% they are normal baby, healthy babies. They are not, damaged or abnormal or anything. So I'm bringing this subject because please, Muslim women, Somali women, African women, Pakistani women, Arab women, don't be tempted to go for abortion. Please. It's here very halal, very encouraged, very facilitated here in Britain. And many, they go private, pay money, a few £100 to do abortion in secret. Nobody knows. And all started because of sex outside marriage or before marriage. Zina. You know, half of these 600 babies, they tell you because of zina and adultery and fornication. While I'm talking on abortion, I have full admiration to international pro-life movement. Pro-life mean anti-abortion, anti-euthanasia. Pro-life movement, non-Muslim Christian. They do it every few months. They call it 40 Day for Life. Beautiful. I wish Muslims come out and join or organize their own. What they do, they bring in different cities in Britain, in America, and France, during this 40 days, which finish one day before. It finished one day before. They do picketing in front of abortion clinic. They are clinic for abortion. They stand up, they say, women regret abortion, they do prayer, salat. Christian, a lot of salat. Please God, save this baby. The woman, the mother going to the clinic to abort the baby. They do a lot of prayer. And I read the news this morning. They just finished 40 days in different cities in Britain, in America, in Europe. Every few months they do 40 days. Yeah, this morning they say they saved 587 baby. Ya salam. What a great exercise. Islamic, they are Christian, but Islamic. Because in the Quran, who saved one single soul, it will be counted in the eye of Allah, in the balance, you know, as you save the whole life of mankind. So what about 587? May Allah really bless them and reward them. They're doing good work. I know they are not Muslim, but better than Muslim. They go around different city every day for a few hours, praying, please God, change the heart, change the mind of this woman, not to go to do abortion and kill her baby, and prayer work. Prayer work. For sure. And they carry banner, abortion damage the woman, you know, abortion is killing, etc. Beautiful pro-life exercise. It just finished yesterday. There have been 40 days in Britain. People going around in different cities. In fact, I missed to tell you about it before, so maybe some Muslim can join. We should join to defend life. Already our image in the media is horrible. They are terrorists, they are killer, Muslim terrorists, Muslim killer, Muslim cruel. How much we need to stand up, speak up, and show real Islam. Protection of life from moment of fertilization. When conception, fertilization start, sperm and egg, quiet, no interference, no touch, no disturbance. This is the rule in Islam. Allah wanted a baby, it's up to him. Maybe this baby will not survive, maybe miscarriage after, we don't know. Here, submission to Islam. Full submission to Islam. This is Islam, Islam submission. So one conception starts, and this conception has to be in marriage. Not like most conception today, and they end in abortion. It has to be between husband and wife. Then, in a few weeks, I'm pregnant. Celebration. Not going to abortion clinic. To the butcher, doctor. You don't go there. Celebration. The in-law, mother-in-law celebrate and sing. The wife, the children, the husband. I'm going to be father. Or father again. I'm going to be mother. Or mother again. This is Islam. Strongly pro-life. We don't have killing and terrorism and killing of civilians. Nothing to do with Quran and Hadith. But if you are in war, you have to fight the enemy. I'm not saying you submit. If anybody occupy your land, you have to fight back. Get out of my land. If anyone to interfere with your religious law, Islamic law in your country, fight him back. You cannot interfere. They done a lot in Afghanistan. They're trying to take out all Islamic belief in many issues of life. And they lost. They're losing now. They're going back as usual, as they lost. Losing in Iraq also. A lot of deaths, billion of pounds, destruction of country, of city after city. So it's not simple, my dear brother, my dear sister, abortion today. If you do it in third world country, in poor country, in many cases the child die and the mother die. Because of poor hygiene, because of lack of proper medical facility, lack of follow-up, etc. I don't know when we Muslim in Britain, Europe will do our new Muslim 40-day for life. I dream about it, and I blame myself, I should be doing more work on that to mobilize Muslim. Or not 40 days, 50 days, 60 days, 70 days. To educate about the unborn baby. Janeen in the Quran. To talk about the formation of the organ of the baby in the Quran. To talk about the scientific, medical, miracle discovery, embryology, according to Quran and Hadith and Sunnah. To mention the disease resulting from abortion affecting women. From mental disorder, from post-abortion syndrome to breast cancer, and in poor country, infection, hemorrhage, etc. We should do our own publicity. We have been sleeping for a long time. Muslim woman, imam, Muslim leader, organization, Muslim doctor, Muslim nurse, they're still sleeping. Daily Holocaust, daily massacre, 600 baby, butcher, killed, cut to 20, 30 pieces. Still Muslim, it's not our problem. Nothing to do with us. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. You call yourself British citizen and you have got all facility to protest or to stop the killing. And on top of that, have you forgotten that every child in the tummy of the mother is a Muslim? According to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, although mom and dad are not Muslim, but in Islam, every child in the tummy of the mother is a Muslim. When he's born, his parent, her parent make different religion, give to the child. Where are we Muslim? It's very much needed pro-life campaign. Pro-life means sanctity of life, mean anti-abortion, mean anti-euthanasia, mean anti-assisted suicide. Life sacred belongs to the Creator. He Almighty started, He Almighty will finish it. You don't interfere. But here, secular, atheism, no belief, no prohibition, no punishment. More, they want to kill more. And now they want to abort more. You know, up to 6 months. Baby like that can be born to be alive. You are allowed to kill your baby. For different funny reasons, silly reasons. And if the baby is going to be born 9 months, if handicapped, disabled, abnormality, you are allowed to kill it, to kill the baby. It's unbelievable. Is this civilized country? You know, some people say civilization is when you treat well the weak, the defenseless. This is civilization. When you treat well, defend the weak, the defenseless, like this unborn baby, Janeen. Woman soldier, they try to introduce a new law in Britain soon. Woman soldier to be on the front combat line. Woman soldier. New law. They want to do it. Why? I don't understand. In the name of this crazy equality. First, woman alone to be soldier without being on the front. They want to put, and women, many women ask for that. to fight direct the enemy on the front line. Why? You are a mother. You are weak. 99% woman is weaker than the man to fight direct with the man. You could be taken hostage, raped, and killed by the enemy. And you can affect the army soldier with you, around you. They will be distracted to do something to protect you, etc., etc. Crazy decision by the chief of army in Britain about 2 weeks ago. Can you believe that? About 2 weeks ago, to push women to be on the front line. Already we are concerned and happy to have women in the military, in the army. This is crazy. Equality is not right. Equality. Woman is a human, is emotional, is weaker. Women have children, mother, Woman is a big temptation in the army for zina and adultery and fornication. So many study and report coming especially on American soldier. Pregnant, sent home. Abortion, pregnant in the army. Sexual harassment in the army. Man after woman. Especially they are deprived for a long time without sex. Why you put petrol on the fire next to each other? Sometimes alone. Khalwa. Man, soldier woman. What a crazy way. Islam protect women. We're not saying women can have a role in the army. But not to be on the front. And this can happen occasionally in a moral environment with hijab, with no khalwa, and women can do work in office while the army going to fight, etc. You could have so many ways if a woman want to utilize her talent as a woman to be nurse, etc. But put her on the front line, equality. Woman should be equal like man. She has to fight. Equality like man. This is crazy. I send it to many newspapers. I put my common sense, logical view. As a Muslim, and as usual, anything Islamic, you're lucky, very lucky if you find your letter published. If anyone speaks the truth, if anyone undermine any secular, immoral decision, put him aside. We don't want to listen to him. This is a crazy way. Pushing our own daughter and sister and mother to go to the front, and to fight. My dear brother and sister, I still have a lot. I don't know when can one go to the rest of this new scientific, medical, social report and study to show you the beauty of Islam, the superiority of Islam, the mercy of Islam, the humanity of Islam, the mercy of Islam, the peace of Islam, the love and care of Islam to everyone and to all mankind. May Allah guide me and guide you to the right path. صراط المستقيم. أستغفر الله العظيم والحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.